Live, and today we're doing this a little differently. Um, we're actually going live for those of you who can't join us, just to get an idea of what goes on in our morning routine group. Um, so we're gonna start every day. We draw an intention card, and it's funny because sometimes when I shuffle, they just pop out at me. Um, so today's intention is listen. And it says, there's a light present in all things that is a language that transcends the word of any man. Listen with your heart. Let me just exit out of this. Hold on one sec. Okay. So the word today is listen. And it says, there is a light present in all things that is a language that transcends the words of any man. Listen with your heart. Is that clear for you? I read it twice and I'm like, huh?
I was even thinking of like you can even understand animals, like you can read their language and know what they're feeling and even sometimes what they want.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like that's not a language of words, that is kind of listening with your heart too.
Beautiful. Yeah, I love that.
And then that intuition, like when you know someone so well and you can just tell they're not doing well, or they're really happy and you're like, hey, what's gotten into you, like,
Mm-hmm.
or just being present with them.
Absolutely. Yeah, I agree with you on that one. All right. And then our other card today is, we're getting low on these. Oh, this one's pretty. So this card says manifesting is the creative process of aligning with the energy of the universe to co-create an experience that elevates my spirit and the spirit of the world. The pretty colors. All right. So we're gonna do. Can you hear me clear?
It's quiet for me, but I can hear you. We'll
Um,
see the video.
this is just a one-time deal. We'll go back to our UGs. All right. Let me share my screen for our stretching. Let's do a window. To the window.
By the way, I really like the second card. That's what I've been working on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What about it stood out to you most?
Well, I the whole manifesting things, and because that's what I'm doing with this mastermind class with Chris Duncan. It's about mastering your mind, really, so that you can create and attract all that's good. And the more we breathe life into all goodness, the more goodness in the whole universe. And why it's so important not to focus on negativity or the bad stories in the news and stuff, because that also manifests more of that. If everybody just focused on the good, like, we would start healing the earth. Cheryl's here.
I know. Hi, Cheryl. Good
I can
morning.
barely hear you guys. Wait, I gotta figure out why.
No, I think
It's just muted. We're just gonna rock with it today. Today's
Okay.
a fluke thing. But we're rolling with it. Maybe I could turn my microphone on.
What are you doing?
Kitty.
I have a different cat every day.
Yeah, that's great.
So we were just gonna jump into our stretching.
Does anybody stand up? Has everybody been doing it sitting down?
I feel like, honestly, I feel more comfortable sitting down, and I get like more of a stretch when I'm sitting. But I've done the standing version too. Have you done both?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stand today because I really need to get my energy up.
Yeah, I will. I'll try it. I can barely see it, but we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, you barely see it.
I just want to mute yourself so it's more clear for the audience too. And I'm gonna play now.
Your local Ashley store has some of the top-rated bit.
All right. All right.
Well, that felt good before my workout.
Yay.
Yeah, that was good.
All right. Now we're gonna do our priming. I actually picked the old video. I don't know why. It's been I could go a little bit deeper with this one. And I'm just gonna play this one for today. We'll go back to the other one tomorrow when things are back to normie. We got a good morning from a Facebook viewer. I don't think it's on public share, so we're not going to be able to see who wrote that. All right, let me get into the priming. If you could just mute, do you know how to mute? I'm going to mute you because it's just a little, I could hear the background. Okay.
Feel centered, feet flat on the ground, back straight, but comfortable, nothing on your lap. And we're going to start by 3 sets of 10 breathing. Close your eyes, hands come up, here we go. Stop. Hands flat on your lap, breathe out. Just notice what you feel. feel some tingling anywhere in your body? You feel relaxed? Maybe a sense of peace? So that's what you feel and appreciate it, whatever it is. Little or big doesn't matter. Little's ideal. All right, your eyes stay closed. We're going to do 3 more sets of 10. Here we go. Stop. Palms faced up on your lap. Relax. Just notice what you feel. Feeling tingling. Feel relaxed. Maybe a sense of peace. 3 more sets of 10. Eyes closed. Here we go. Breathe hard out the nose. Up and out. Stop. Palms up. Flat on your back. Just feel good. And now it's time to give ourselves 3 gifts. 3 moments of our life we can feel grateful for one at a time. And relive them. Feel the beauty of it, the joy, the gratitude. Think of a moment now that you can be grateful for. A little moment or a big moment. Could have been years ago. Could have been today. Could have been weeks ago. Step into a moment you truly could feel grateful for. That's it. Step into your body as if you were there. See what you saw then now. Hear what you heard then now. That's it. That's it. Feel what you're feeling. Just fill up with the gratitude of that moment. Breathe the way you breathe when it feels so good. You might even have an inner smile that may show up on your face. You never know. Just take it in and feel so grateful. Give yourself the gift. Perfect. Enjoy it. Think of a second moment now you can feel deeply grateful for and step into that moment as you think of it. A little moment or a big one, but anything you can feel really grateful for. Experience it like it's happening right now. Feel so grateful for that moment, the blessing of that moment, the beauty of it. Think of a third moment now that you could feel so grateful for if you really wanted to now. It's a special moment that you're grateful for. That's it. That's it. See what you saw like you're there. Hear what you heard, what someone said to you, or what you said to yourself. Breathe and feel the way you were feeling then now. Fill up with the gratitude. Give yourself the gift. That's it. Perfect. Perfect. Just enjoy it. Feel the inner smile. Joy, appreciation, love. Now, we're going to take 3 minutes and do that little blessing of prayer. As you breathe, you're taking in white light, gold light, or ice blue light from the top of your head, like coming out of the universe through the crown of your head. As it comes down, as you breathe it in, it goes to your brain, and it cleanses, it washes, it heals your mind, your body, your emotions, relationships, your life. As it comes down through the chest, down the stomach, the legs, into the earth, and then back up again. Releasing it back into the sky. Bring it down again, that energy. All the way down through the legs, the ground. Back up again. Down. Filling you up, making the best part of you stronger, more alive, more love, more joy, more gratitude. Bring it back out. Healing, strengthening the best parts of you, your courage, your love, your passion. All the way out again. Down the head, neck, chest, shoulders, stomach, legs, feet, into the ground, the center of the earth, and coming back up the legs, through the chest, up the top of the head. One more, do one more. Enjoy it. Now bring it down into your heart, and this time send it like a circle out. Pour it into those you love most and feel them healing. Their mind, their body, their emotions, their fears, their angers heal. The best part of them being strengthened, their love, their courage, their compassion, their joy. And you feel it fills them up, and you see the light fill them up, and you see them smile or feel their joy. Have the circle expand, bring it back down through you into your heart again, and then send it out further. Family, friends, partners, co-workers, strangers that are lit up by you sending energy into them. They don't even have to know it. Bring it down again. Go through your whole body again, all the way through your legs, into the earth. Back up again. Another one from the top through you, healing your mind, your body, your emotions, cleansing and strengthening you. The best parts of you, your passion, your love, your determination, your joy, and bring it back out again. Bring it to your heart and send it again to those you love and those you know are beginning to love now. Healing them, strengthening them. They don't even know it. It feels so good to give to them. To see them feel joy. See them heal. Take in the joy that you could give to them. They don't even know it. And one more time, with your whole body, yourself into the earth and back up through you, up into space. Strengthening the best parts of you. Real you. Without fear. Without worry. Now we do the third step of priming. 3 to thrive. What are 3 outcomes, 3 goals that are no longer goals? You're going to experience them as done. And you're going to celebrate the victory. See it, feel like it's done, and giving thanks, gratitude that it's happened to yourself, to those that helped you, to the universe or God. Start with 1 and step in like it's already happened. And you feel the excitement and the joy in you. And you're celebrating it. It's done. That's it. Take in the whole victory. Feel it. Breathe it. Give thanks for it. It's done. It's happened. You're living it. It's not a dream anymore. It's a dream you're living. That's it. Great. Perfect. That's it. Think of a second victory now, a second goal or outcome that's no longer a goal. You're going to experience it as done and full of excitement and gratitude. You're celebrating that it's done, that you made it happen, whatever it was you're after. A significant goal you want to achieve in the next 6, 12 months, 3 weeks, next week. You can pick anything, but something that will be a great victory, and you're not wondering, you're not hoping, you're not asking. It is done, and you're celebrating it with gratitude, joy. Feel it. Perfect. Perfect. Enjoy it. Yeah. yes. Give thanks for it. Finally, one more. The third, to thrive. It's the third outcome, goal, result, and now it's a result. You've done it. You're in it, celebrating the victory as it's happened. And you're seeing the impact for yourself and others you care for. And you're so grateful for it all, that it's done, that it finally happened, that you made it happen, that you were guided to make it happen, that you did your part, and you were guided. Feel like how great it is for you and for others. Own it. Now with your eyes closed, reach out with your right hand and grab any moment in your life you're proud of. Any moment, a little moment of being proud, or a big moment. Bring it in your heart as it touches your heart. Yes. And feel it explode in your heart like you're there in that proud moment once again. And feel it connect to the things you're grateful for. So you feel it all at once. Think of another moment in your life you can feel proud about. A little moment or a big one. Proud moment. Grab it, bring it in, have it touch your heart, say yes. And feel it stacking on all the other great moments you've already put in your heart today. You've awakened in your heart, they're already there. Think of a moment of love, or romance, or sensuality. From your past, grab a great moment, bring that in your heart, shout yes inside. Feel it, enjoy it. Think of a future moment of romance or sensuality that will come. A future moment that will be so exciting and beautiful. Grab that future moment of intimacy, of joy, or love. Bring that in your heart, say yes. Feel it explode in your heart with all its beauty, all its joy, all its love, all its excitement. Yes, that time is coming. Think of an exciting moment in your life that's already happened. A moment that was really exciting. Grab that moment and relive it. Bring your heart and say yes as it touches your heart and feel it. Step in and feel the excitement of that moment all over again. Enjoy it. Grab a sacred moment from your life, a sacred moment. A moment you feel guided. A moment beyond your mind. Bring that moment to your heart and say yes. Grab another exciting moment from your future, one that's coming, that's going to lift you, excite you, make you feel so alive. Bring it and touch your heart and say yes. Now you have 20 seconds to get any moments in the past and the future, proud moments, sexy moments, loving moments, sacred moments, laughter moments, any moment in the past and future. Bring them in as fast as you want, as fast as you can. Say yes each time it gets there. Go. Smack them all together. Now just feel them all. Feel them all in your heart, your soul, your spirit, all at once. What if life was always happening for you and not to you? It looks like it's happening to you, but it's all happening for you. What if even the pain and problems were gifts and you found the meaning and you're free of the pain? Even if today was a difficult day in your life, meaning yesterday or days before, or weeks or months before, today is more compelling. And tomorrow, because of this today well lived, will be a magnificent one. Find yourself opening your eyes when you're ready, rising up, and stretching slowly when you're ready. And start to feel the energy you build up, the energy of all these experiences, the joy, the happiness, the love, the excitement. Bring it into your heart. Feel it. Breathe it. Experience it. Own it. It's in you, as you. This is the real you. This is your true nature. Unencumbered by the survival mind. Free to be you. Free to be the real you. Breathe it. Feel its joy. Feel its love. Feel its excitement. Feel its unlimited nature. This is your spirit. This is your soul. This is you unleashed.
Woo. I needed that today, boy. Boy. Beautiful. So I want to jump into the 3 to Thrive. Lately, I just want to say I've been writing them as I go, like through that, like whatever comes up for me when he does the 3 to Thrive and the priming. And I just wanted to ask, how has the 3 to Thrive been for you guys? Have you been completing the things you've been writing down?
Eventually, like there's stuff that I want to do usually that day, but a lot of times I don't get to it that day. But I've been getting them done.
Do you find it helpful to write it down? Yeah.
Me too. Like I'll write, in order to get the way I want to look, I have to go to the gym. If I want to ever write, I have to write. So I'm trying to keep up with those every day. Of course, I didn't make it to the gym yesterday, but I did stretching. So it's like every day I'm trying to do what those things are, at least to get me.
Yeah. I've been noticing, like, for me, like, I've been pretty much completing everything. But I'll like highlight things that I don't get to. And it's funny, it's always like the higher ticketed
Yeah.
things, like the things that are going to take more effort.
Yeah.
But I think it's really helpful to stay focused. Last night, me and my family and my boyfriend, we wrote all our goals out by the campfire. And they're like pretty much like long-term goals. And we always do that during like a full moon.
That's so awesome.
It's fun. I think
cool.
it's good. It's a cool exercise to do. But I realized that like a lot of the goals I wrote down are things that I have been writing down, like little action steps I could take during the 3 to Thrive. But sometimes it is challenging to take steps towards it.
That's why I write tiny ones, because I know.
But I've realized, like, even with one of the goals that I started, but you know, it's a big goal. I think writing it down for like literally 2 weeks, it was still in my, it was still in my vision to like complete it. So I didn't feel accomplished unless I took a step towards doing it, which was cool. And then just the gratitude, I think, is important. The 1 through 10 things you're grateful for. How has that been for you guys?
I do that anyways every day. There's always some little thing I'm trying to always be grateful for that keeps me in the moment. Mm-hmm. Because it's like, what is it today? But, it's those little things, even if hey, I had a broken ankle, but I'm walking. I have feet to walk with. Mm-hmm. And I try to think of somebody else if I start complaining, or like my roommate has Parkinson's and he's deteriorating. It's like, I'm so grateful, that I have my mind and my spirit.
Absolutely.
It has to be working because I've been waking up in a good mood. Nothing bad on my mind, So just living, taking time every day to find something you're grateful for. It just kind of permeates throughout the rest of the day and the rest of the week. And I heard like people are usually like no more than 5% unwell. And so when you think about it, like if you're sick, you still.
Oh, I think your audio went out, babe.
We lost you.
Oh,
here you are.
I got a phone call. So you're only 5% unwell, right? So even if you have a cold, there's still like, you still have eyes, you still have ears, you still have a mouth to speak, you still have 2 arms, or, if you have some sort of disease, just think of all the other things that are going well for you. You're 95%, and the things in your life to be grateful for. Because if you live in a state of gratitude, you can't live in a state of fear.
And some people do. You could tell someone, hey, be glad you have this. Like, I don't want to hear it. It's like, it is a constant.
That's why it's a practice, because when you're depressed, right, you really don't feel those things. But if you've been practicing every single day to feel grateful for something, like, I feel like even in those bad days, you're in practice of being grateful.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got those lists now they're on paper. You could be like, dang, I feel really terrible. You could go back and be like, look at all these things I was grateful for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. I usually keep this part for the gratitude. Have you noticed common trends, like of things that you're always grateful for?
Yeah, I do. I mean, because sometimes it's like, oh, got to think of 10 things. And then I'll just, I go back to some same moments.
What's your number one? Is it always the same?
Let me look.
Mine's always air in my lungs.
Air in your
Yeah,
lungs,
mine
huh?
is like,
I got that from the Titanic. You
what
guys
is it?
air in my lungs.
Oh, I like that.
When you sit at the table.
Sometimes it's like, it'll be sunny and I'll hear the birds. I'm like so grateful for that. And then, let's see.
It's just a good reminder that just
Oh,
saying
and if
it.
my wrists aren't hurting when I wake up, I'm like, oh my God, I'm so grateful right now. They did.
Hey, Tony C.
It's beautiful, beautiful. How are you ladies doing?
Good. I had
Yes.
a rocky sleep last night. I don't know, being a demon. Just kidding. We're not perfect, okay? We all have our days.
Well, 38 days, right?
Yeah, it's 38.
It's funny because you know how some days I used to wake up going, God, what am I going to do? I know I have things to do. I have my list, but I never was motivated there. But at least I'm like, oh, good. I have my 2 things, meditate, and then I do the group. And it's something I look forward to. So it's awesome now how it starts my day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I needed this today more than others. Day 38. This is an important one. So Cheryl, I'm actually going to share the video that you shared in the group now as our morning motivation. Let me just get that started. I think it was this one.
End of your life. Will you have pride in the consistent choices you made throughout your life? Or regret in the poor choices that led you to a lesser quality of life than you were capable of living? The little choices you make every day add up in every area of your life, every time, without exception. They can add up positively or negatively. The choices you make consistently can add up to a life you love or a life that is suffering the consequences of bad decisions. When you add up all of your choices over weeks, months, years, a lifetime, the difference in the quality of life you live can be very different depending on the choices you have made. It's never one big moment that defines your success or happiness in life. It's the little things. It's everything. Every little thing. It's every choice you make every day. The choice to sleep in or the choice to get up early and work out. Compound those choices over many years and you have 2 very different lives. Both in fitness, mentality, and quality of life. The choice to be grateful for all you do have and practice that every day, or to be resentful and bitter, always complaining about what is missing, what is not there. Compound those feelings over years, and you have 2 very different lives. The amazing things that come to someone who is in genuine appreciation for everything that is good in their life, and the negative circumstances that arise from the person who is constantly complaining about what is not there. Every choice matters. If you do, or you don't say hi to that person, that one little moment could have changed your entire life. If you do, or don't pick up your phone while driving, that one choice can change everything. If you do or don't read that book, if you do or don't eat those things that you know you shouldn't, or those you know you should. If you do or don't stand for something you believe in. If you do or don't stand up for yourself. If you do or don't compare yourself and compete with others. If you do or don't show daily gratitude, do daily exercise, do daily meditation, consistently eat healthy. Every choice Every day, every moment matters. And it is never too late. If you have only just realized that the choices you have made over a long period have led you to a place you don't want to be, start now paving a new path. A path made with stronger choices that lead to a better destination. Every choice from this moment forward is shaping your future. You are the master, the captain, the director of your life. You write the book, and the next chapter starts right now. You decide where these coming chapters are going based on the path you are paving right now, today, tomorrow, and in the future with every choice you make. Who you will become in 1, 5, 10 years will be very different depending on the choices you make in every moment. Who you will become will depend on the choices you make with consistency. When you get to the end of your life, will you have pride in the consistent choices you made throughout your life? Or will you live with regret because of the poor choices that led to a lesser quality of life than you were capable of living? The choice is yours, in every moment, in every day. Make those choices consciously, in presence, in confidence, and without caring what anyone else expects from you. This is your journey. And when you make choices that you know are best for you, from a place of intuitive knowing from your heart, you can bet those choices will lead to better outcomes for you and for others as well.
Perfect. Thank you for that, Cheryl.
That was
Yeah,
nice
it
one.
popped up this morning. I didn't even get to watch all of it, so that was awesome. And
Oh.
now I know where I'm sending that one.
Yeah. I feel like it's just, you know, to be honest with you, I know like we all have our days. And I think honestly, we've been really consistent for the past 38 days with this. I think you guys pretty much been on all the calls. But it's those little things every single day that you do that just add up to be the big things. Whether it's just lemon water, just, you know, the priming, just this alone, you know, how that could benefit.
I just want to stop. Every time I learn something, I want to stop going in my head talking to like my family, or you know, I just want to like stop, focus on me, just don't worry about them, because and it is weird how they don't know. Like, go through your whole life and not know and not grow and not change because you're stuck in what you don't know. And it's so hard to not want them all to jump on board. But
Yeah, I think that's common. I try to focus on me and just my own development first and foremost, because as much as I feel like I've come a long way, like I just know how much more there is to go. And like we've been talking about the last week, because I know this has been something that's been heavy on your heart. I think it's just leading by example and being an inspiration of the way it's changing you. I even remember during a Dickens process, I think it was my first one, I was kind of upset. I was going down the rabbit hole and being upset about somebody's health. And when I dug a little deeper, I realized, yeah, I was focusing on how they weren't taking care of themselves and how it upset me. But when I had the breakthrough, it was actually something within me that I wasn't doing. So it was easy for me to see it within them. That's just something that came through for me. So I think it's important just to focus on your own development.
yeah, you just want to save. I think I've been that person, you know, being the oldest, and then when I was young and mom's sick. So I don't know how to be who I am without always wanting to fix someone else. and I don't know. It's weird because I'm the big sister too. So you want to save everyone. You want, hey, you got to see this, but I know I just one day I just want to like stop.
You know what I'm learning with the mindfulness training and stuff, that even putting those thoughts out there kind of recreate those things. So like if you keep thinking, oh, my family needs to be fixed and I need to do this, then how the universe works is you're going to continue to feel that way. You're going to continue to want to fix these people instead of putting complete trust into, you know what, everything's going to be fine. Everything is fine. They're going to come around. They're coming around right now just by being, you know, doing it myself and putting faith into that. Because those negative and that feeling of things aren't perfect, you know, if only this were happen, then things would be better. Then it keeps you in that structure of getting a little bit better and then going back and forth, you know, instead of.
I know. My other sister, not the one you met, not Stacy, but she's like, I wish you could come here and just cook. I would love to go there and then show them all this stuff that I've learned and how to do it and how to get started. But, you know, and then I think, oh, if something happened and I didn't go, now I'll feel like, why didn't I go? But, you know, I know those are silly thoughts, but I just think,
Yeah.
you're right. I think just over time, you know, I started with Google. I started at my rock bottom and I had to find my own way.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to trust that's what they got to do.
Yeah, and even if
And that they will.
or if they're not, that's okay too.
Mm-hmm.
Because like, I don't know. It's not that I don't care about people joining me on the journey I'm on. Because it's like, you ever hear of like Amway or something and you're like, oh, you got to be a part. Like, I'm not saying self-development's like that, but it's like, if it's not their path, that's okay too. Like,
Oh, I don't care if they take the journey, but I get what you're saying. I just want them not to die. Like,
oh,
I
yeah.
just want them to just to realize that where they're at is not reality. Like, the beliefs they have are so, like, you know what I mean? But you're right. I cannot save the world. Just have to stop that.
You continue sending them that love, you know?
Yeah. Thanks, Tracy. I will.
Yeah.
And you keep sending that to me, and I'll just.
Yes. I'm going to do that.
All right, you guys ready to dance? I think I'm gonna get up and dance today.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna finally get to the gym 3 days in a row. I
Get it, girl.
didn't make it.
Oh my gosh, there's a really funny, it's called Shooby D by, or Shooby DB. It's
What is
by
it?
Little,
I was gonna
not
say
Little Big.
the Disney one, but I don't see Tony there with our girl. What is it called?
Hold on, I'll find it
Okay.
real quick. It's SKIBIDI by Little Big. You know?
Is it danceable?
I think so.
Oh, it looks danceable. All right. Well,
Do what he's doing. You're gonna like it.
okay. Hold on 1 second.
He's so funny. I want to meet this guy. I want to be in one of his videos. Did we do any Oliver Tree music yet? Oh, well, I'll find one for you for next time.
All right, let's do this.
Okay, I'm gonna mute.
Oh yeah? Okay.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh God. Sorry guys.
I'm calling on you to say I want you.
It's so weird.
Baby, oh my God, I want you. Listen, dance to run to. Baby, you got to me. I get you, talk to me.
Where did you find this?
Facebook.
We need to all learn this every day so we can all do this.
Ooh.
I'm falling.
That's me and my wine bottle.
Waiting for you to say I want you, I want you. Baby, like first I say I want you, I want you. You feel like want to. Baby, you got to me. Right now, now, give it up to me.
That's funny.
Where did you find this?
Facebook.
Whoa. Get it. Honestly,
You're welcome. Skibidi up, papa.
That's fun.
I got a funny Oliver Tree one. I'll share with you. You could play it sometime.
You need to post that and tell everyone they need to learn the first 2 moves before tomorrow.
Wah, papa.
Or
Or
this
this.
singing along like I've heard it before.
That was
I never
good. I'm
heard it.
doing
I saw
arms
it on
today.
Facebook
So
and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is too good. I'm gonna be in one of his music videos. I have no idea where he lives, but I'm gonna have to go there.
yeah, you may as well. I was watching Val Kilmer's story last night. Did you guys see that yet, Val?
Mm-mm.
Oh, he was so hot when he.
Oh, you're muted, babe.
Oh gee, her sound kicked off.
Yeah. I don't know why it does that. We're not going to use StreamYard again. I just thought it would
Yeah,
be.
it's really pretty. I really like the setup, but it also doesn't go through the whole screen on my phone, on like an app, you know.
We'll do. This is just. I feel like when there's a fluke, I'll just like switch it up. I just thought this would be a cool opportunity for people who don't have a morning routine, who maybe want to see what it's all about, what our group's about. I thought it'd be a cool opportunity to share.
You can do it with Zoom though. We just gotta figure out how.
Yeah.
And
think
then
it
I
would
know
be easier.
also when you share, there is a way to mute yourself so we can hear any of your movements and because when my congregation shares videos, they're crystal.
Oh, really?
There's no background noise at all. So maybe I'll ask Taylor how he shares videos so clear.
Yeah, that'd be great. I'd appreciate that.
Yeah, I'll ask him.
All right. Well, Cheryl jumped off. Live stream was good if you want to gain a bigger audience, and that is the goal. All right. Well, I hope you have a really good day. Tracy, I love you. Thanks for hopping on with me. I was going to rock solo.
It worked out for me because I woke up. I'm like, oh, I missed it. And then I see everybody's. Yeah, they're all messaging each other.
Yeah. Well, I love you. Have a good day, and I will see you tomorrow.
Love you too. Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.